Hey, Reaper fans, guess what? We're late. Guess why? Justin! Let's just get right to the point here this morning, or afternoon, or whatever the heck time of day it is. I know I got it all mixed up because I streamed from home this morning. So I'm totally, like, mixed up. It feels like morning for me. I have no reason except that maybe my brain didn't want to wake up before now. Who knows? So yes, no, you're all wrong. Well, you're all not wrong because apparently some of you were talking about like us not streaming this afternoon because of Justin. Well, it almost happened because I looked at my watch and it was 3:02 and there was no Justin here. So, and I didn't know how to run the show from here. So yeah, I guess I could have punched go live, but I wouldn't have known how to do anything. So yeah, Justin is here. He's alive. He claims to be alive. I've been yelling at him, telling him that he needs to stay home and sleep for a day so he doesn't get sick, and he's not listening. So Justin, it's just Justin, pretty much.
How you guys doing?
Yes, we are here. We are here. We are here. Hello, 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 everybody. Here we are with the dragon that never ends, except it's getting disturbingly close to ending. Yes, we have, this is 1 of 3 weeks left for me to finish this sucker. 3. So this week and then 2, and then I'm done. Then I'm, well, obviously I'm not like totally unemployed with Reaper, but I do need to take time and pack up my stuff. So on the 26th, I think, which is Thursday, that'll be my last stream here, as far as I know, because then I'm going to Adepticon for a couple days for my for David and I's 1-year anniversary. And then when I get back, it's all packing, all cleaning. It's like all getting the house ready. So I may be able to come in here and order Justin to run a couple streams for me during that time, but I'm not certain. I really have to prioritize getting the house ready for the movers. So yeah, so we for sure have 2 more Wednesdays after this one, and we've got, you know, the next 2 weeks as well, so of regular morning streams. So that's the schedule, and after that it gets a little dicey until I'm out in California, which should be around the 12th. So I think the Monday following that is like the 14th or 15th. Don't remember. So yeah, that's the Ann life, about to be subject to great upheaval. And not having a streaming setup unless I come in here. So, yeah. Yay. All right. So, you want to paint some dragon, Justin? Want to paint some dragon?
Let's do that.
Let's paint some dragon. Yeah. All right, Mr. Dragon says, I am here. I'm here. And I look good, he says. Look at me. I look good. I look white, even though I'm not white. Ha ha, ha ha. Yes, just like white things all over the world. Hello, planer. So, yeah. I was going to try to get these wings knocked out today, actually. But I kind of think I want to do the scales along the top of him, too. I did get a little bit dark, or a bit saturated. Knock my saturation down. Okay. The LCD just, like, looks good, and then it gets up on here, and my fingers turn orange. And I have a Band-Aid, because I gouged myself. Because I had to pack up all my Overwatch statues, and I gouged myself with the tape dispenser of all things. There we go. Perfect.
I know I am. Thanks, Ann.
Yeah, well, you know. You might be sickly, but you're perfect when it comes to this. All right. So yeah, I've got all my colors all mixed up. And I realized that if I'm going to really plug his wings in, I need to do his crest thingy, or at least the scales up here. So I probably should get those kind of blocked in. I probably want to use a bigger brush. Where is my bigger brush? I might have left it downstairs. Oh, there's a big one. That's a Raphael. We can use the Raphael for once. Raphael's like, I am so neglected. I like the Raphael brushes in some ways, but in other ways, I just prefer my Da Vinci's. Raphael's kind of an interesting brush shot. This is an 8408, I think. Let me see if I can shove the tape up. Yeah, 8408 series. It's a size 1, and it's very large, as you can see. It's quite big for a size 1. But the weirdest thing about the Raphaels is that they've got this big belly, but they also have a super fine point. So you can see that it has, like, it's big and thick, but then it narrows down really, 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 really little. So, Overwatch, you, Panache, you are not my soulmate. Sorry, I love Overwatch. I'm into it. Totally. I have many statues. I have the Diva statue, which is the coolest. And I have Mercy, Reaper, Widow, Genji, let me think, and 2 tracers. Yeah, that's right. And and my soldier statue that I painted. And the purpose of all of these Overwatch statues is actually for me to repaint them all someday. And after moving, I may actually have time to work on that project. Oof. That'd be kind of crazy. Since I will have actual time to paint for myself again. Because I'll be able to work on Patreon stuff during the day. Since it will be my job. Crazy talk. Instead of, doing my job for Reaper and then getting home and having to do another job. I'm just blocking this in with a little bit of a darker color because I just pretty much want to put some highlights on it. The same with this ridge of scales right up here. I want them dark so that I can highlight them with white so that I can make the wings blend in when I put them on there. As I saw, they were a little bit too flat, so I want to add some definition. Yay, Diva. Yes, Silverthorn. The Diva statue from Blizzard, although it is heck of expensive, is gorgeous. And I'm so glad I splurged and bought it for myself. It's immense because she's in scale, so the mech is really tall. It is a really cool statue. That's actually the one that I don't think I'm going to repaint because it's so well done as it is. Since it was big enough and mechanical, they did some airbrushing on it, so it's actually really nice. I might repaint the pilot.
Also, Anne, I responded to your text.
Oh. Now I have to look. Now I have to look and see, because I'm like, are you here, I think? And he responded, yep. Typical Texan response. One word and late. All right. Getting all this little scales kind of blocked in a little darker. Dipping his tail in the paint, but it doesn't matter because I didn't paint the tail. And again, just putting down a slightly darker blue here since I had just base coated it, the initial moonstone blue or an equivalent. I want it a little darker so I can highlight the scales with white and have them stand out. There we go. Now we got some good stuff. Excellent. It's cool if you don't like it, Panache. I like it. I have fun playing it, even now. It came out right after I went through, gosh, I think the second or third of my surgeries, and so it was a large reason that I kept positive and cheerful because it took my mind off of what I was going through, so I will always have a soft spot in my heart for Overwatch. I don't care what everybody else thinks about it. I love it, and I'm addicted to watching Overwatch League, which unfortunately is now getting hit even harder by coronavirus stuff, so I'm not sure how it'll go.
What virus?
Oh, sorry, that virus thing, sorry. I'm not supposed to say it.
Also, wait, Overwatch is getting hit by it?
Overwatch League, because this is the year they went global, where they actually have teams in their home cities all around the world, and like 4 of those teams are Chinese, and 1 is Korean. And then now it's starting to hit the USA, where people like Paris just announced that it's not going to have its homestand that's coming up because it's too many people in a packed place. And in France, Italy,
Right.
and Spain, and Germany, they've been hit really hard. So they just announced that they were not going to have that homestand. They had to cancel it.
The similar news to that is I believe there's a couple of NBA games being played to no one.
Yeah.
Like, they're playing the game, but in an empty stadium.
Yeah, they're televising it. Yep. It's got to be weird when you're used to like kind of feeding off the crowd.
Yeah, I can't imagine like what that's gonna feel like a pickup game of basketball.
Yeah, right? Like, I wonder if the players will have trouble concentrating or giving their all because they don't have the crowd cheering for them. Or booing for them, I guess. It depends on if it's a home game or an away game, right? So, either way, I guess it could benefit the away team and not be a boon for the home team. Just putting some highlights here. I'm going to go in line around once the crest turns to scales here, I'm going to line.
Oh, Vaxar is actually out in Seattle. There we go.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, I read that today, Vaxar, that Seattle, since it's the hardest hit, is really shutting stuff down. I think as long as we don't mention what we're talking about, we're fine.
Correct. I hope it's...
I do like to talk about stuff like this on the stream because I think
important. I agree.
It's topical and
it is
what people are going through, and it helps us all to reconnect.
I hope, though, Vaxar, that things are remaining civil. I would hope. Because, I mean, even despite what they consider an outbreak and, crazy contagion, that it's not...
the World Health Organization just announced that it was an official pandemic.
Oh, there we go.
Which means that the spread of the virus has gotten big enough and widespread enough that they say that we should shift away from thoughts of containment and shift toward thoughts of dealing with it, like i.e. Shoring up medical supplies, putting plans in place for people who are losing their jobs and all that stuff. But yeah, I read that today, actually.
Yeah, I think people think, oh man, these cities got hit really hard, and they think it's immediately Mad Max. Like Vaxar is watching this stream while on the back of his makeshift dune buggy.
That'd be awesome.
Stealing toilet paper and just, being crazy. But that's, simply that's not how it is. Because a majority of people will act sound and smart and not panic and not be crazy and just be smart about it.
Although apparently, didn't somebody say on the morning stream that they were fighting over toilet paper in Australia?
Yeah, that's Australia, though. We're better than that, right, guys? Unless you're from Australia.
Unless Victoria's downstairs, then Justin better shut his mouth because she'll come up and smack him.
To be fair, before the show last Thursday, she was up here because she was up here on time. And I was
unlike everybody else?
Yeah, it was kind of nice. And she was talking to me, and she said that they were doing that over in Australia. And she's like, that's crazy. That's for the Americans here. That's not for us Australians. So that's why I say it. So.
All right, so it's tit for tat, essentially, is you're just giving back what the shot that was fired. All right.
See, Vaxar said, how did you know? See, there we go.
He does have a dune buggy. A makeshift dune buggy.
My
with
dune
weaponry, I hope.
My dune buggy runs off of hand sanitizer. Perfect.
Oh, perfect, yes. All right, let's get some more. I want to highlight those back scales. I got the lining done, so I'm just going to... Oh, I'm out of focus. Focus, where are you, focus? Hold on, guys. Now that I'm lifting him up a little more, I won't put him in focus. But this machine is sad.
Kind of wonky. Where are you from again, Rings?
There we go.
State-wise. You don't have to give super specific details. Was E3 really canceled? That sucks. I like watching the coverage on that.
There's so many things getting canceled. It's not even funny.
There are, I agree.
Well, and I can see big gathering places. I mean, they say that the travel industry worldwide is being hit harder by this than by the last financial crisis in 2008 and 9. And it's already being hit harder. And it hasn't even developed as much as it's going to develop. So the poor travel industry is like dying. I know that I'm already thinking I'm not going to World Expo. I don't think we want to go to Europe.
Oh, thank you, Twisted. I'm glad you got it. Yeah, I saw the Houston rodeo got canceled, and
I better so I should import toilet paper from Texas to California. Is that what you're saying, Balrog? Chicago canceled its St. Patrick's Day parade to be rescheduled, and that's insane because they go crazy in Chicago over St. Patty's Day.
God, it still drives me insane that toilet paper is selling out. People have got to stop buying toilet paper.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Nomad. I got to stock up before I move and make it black killing. Yeah, it is now officially a pandemic. I read that plainer. There's no toilet paper in Texas. I was just at the market.
I think that's really ultimately the bad part about this is the number of people that are actually just doing this to price gouge, right? They're increasing the panic by buying it just to turn around and sell it.
Well, it's just like that weird gas panic we had for a few days. Remember that? Was that last year? Where all the gas stations were running out of gas, and it wasn't actually that there was a gas shortage as had been reported.
Correct.
It was actually that people thought there was a gas shortage, so they created one because they all ran to the gas stations to fill up their cars.
Yes, the panic.
So that's the toilet paper paradigm. It's not panic time yet, but we're all panicking because we think it is. Therefore, we are creating the panic.
Fact. When people just need to take a deep breath, right? Just take a deep breath.
Stock up on toilet paper and.
So don't actually stock up. Just buy it at the normal rate you were buying it. You don't need to go buy 6 mega rolls of it.
Totally
the big.
Do. You totally do.
Fill your SUV up with it.
Alrighty, there we got some white on the little ridges there. I've got to get the in-between area here on the inside of the wing, just in case you can see it. It's a good thing I don't drink milk and I don't eat bread.
I'm going to start trading
beer.
Reaper store credit for toilet paper. I'm kidding. I'm not doing that. But I wonder how many people we'd have write in and go, hey, I've got toilet paper.
You're very silly. You're fueling the panic now, Justin.
No, I'm making fun of it.
Yes. Somebody's going to hear you and take you absolutely seriously.
Hey, you know what? I agree, Sun Gilly. Why don't we just all get bidets? Can we just do that? I've always wanted a bidet. I don't know if I could trust it right away because it would be a hard switch, you know? Oh, thank you for the bits, Trollord.
You know, they say that if your gut bacteria are actually in balance, that you stop needing toilet paper.
Oh, you mean like... Okay, before
like-
we get into detail here, you're saying there will be no need to wipe.
Yeah, if everybody eats right, then technically we could totally just, not need the toilet paper in the first place.
I also hear if you stop eating, you won't need toilet paper.
Yeah, see, there you go. There's another one. We all need to lose a few pounds, right? Enforced fasting. Yeah, we could do that for, a week or two.
But my gut bacteria are so far out of balance.
Yeah, well, most people's are, Shadow Raven. The diet I'm on right now is supposed to help restore gut bacteria because my Crohn's surgeon is big into gut bacteria and the study of it because she thinks it has a large part to play in Crohn's and other IBD and IBS.
Hey, Rings suggests the poor man's bidet, which is just a water hose. You know what?
Just use the hose, Justin.
Honestly, Rings, that is ingenious. I think that if things get bad enough, I'll remember that. Thank you, Rings.
There we go. We don't want photos, though, Justin. We don't want photo proof.
No, you'll get photo proof, video proof.
Man uses garden hose as bidet. Arrested for indecent exposure.
I like hot sauce too much to be unbalanced. You know what? I kind of agree with you there too, Nomad.
Yeah, you're right, though. Hot sauce is one of the things that does set your gut up for fail. Because all those plants are hot and spicy because they're toxic. That's their defense mechanism. So if you eat a lot of hot stuff, you can kind of kill your good bacteria and make the way open for bad bacteria. So the stuff I am reading right now says, who knows? I don't know. If my diet works, then I guess I'll be able to report firsthand. Just putting some lining on the happy scales. Gonna highlight the happy scales.
That's funny, Gray. Graded Table Studios.
That's funny, Dabrowski. Taco Bell. So true.
Taco Bell should just take a hit anyway. Unpopular opinion. I don't like Taco Bell.
It is really bad for you.
I ate so much of it
It's
from
really
the
bad for
ages
you.
11 or 12 to like 20, then I don't ever want to eat it again.
You shouldn't eat it again. It's bad for you, Justin.
The old school WoW days, basically, back in,
Oh, yeah.
the late aughts, I lived on Taco Bell. That was basically all I ate.
Yeah. Well, Taco Bell and WoW, one assumes.
Well, that and Game Fuel, right?
Yeah.
Like the original Mountain Dew Game Fuel.
That's when I was playing WoW. Yeah, Silverthorn, different animals have different resistances to certain toxins in plants. And some are very susceptible. I mean, look at it. Cocoa is actually pretty good for humans in smaller amounts, but very bad for dogs, right? So our
Right.
different mammal and bird and et cetera friends have different reactions, depending on how they evolved. It's all evolutionary.
I thank you for asking, Pendrake. I feel a little better because
If you didn't, he wouldn't be here.
correct. I ate a little bit of something light and I got some ginger ale and it kind of settled my stomach.
Ginger's good for that.
But yeah, exactly. And that's how I kind of know it's not that serious because yeah, I felt really like run down and I still kind of feel run down. Like Ann said, I could just be catching a minor cold, but the nausea has already kind of gone away. So, but yes, to answer the question, I am feeling better.
What diet are you on? You mentioned you changed your diet recently.
My diet, well, okay, so my diet's not 100% transitions yet, but I started an exercise program Monday.
Yay.
And it's the one that I did when I lost 70 pounds back in 2016, I think it was.
Lots of weightlifting?
Lots of weight. In fact, so much weightlifting, it's hard for me to move my limbs right now. It hurts so bad.
So what's the dietary component like?
It is basically really, really clean and complex. So it's about 6 meals a day, and it's Basically, it's either tilapia, turkey, chicken breast, or what was the other option?
So
Some sort of lean,
low fat then.
basically
Yeah,
low
meat.
fat. Yeah.
Okay.
And it's brown rice or white rice, depending on your initial starting weight, and then it's a complex, or I'm sorry, a healthy green, and it's
Good.
that 6 times a day.
All right. Wow.
And it has it's. I'll be honest, it's awful eating it, and I'm not completely into that 6 times a day at this point because it's hard for me to eat that much for one,
Yeah.
because it's a lot of food to eat. But it's already had significant. In fact, that could even contribute to why I feel like absolute crap over the course of the last couple of days because a huge change like that can mess with you. So.
Oh yeah, big time. Especially if you were eating something a lot different before. Given how craptastic a lot of us eat. Yeah, mine is high veggie. It's high fat, high veggie since it's not meant to be. You can make it a keto diet, but it does not have to be a keto diet. And it's actually lower protein than I'm used to. So
Is rice bad for diabetes?
Rice does raise your blood sugar, and
okay.
if you eat it, they say, although this is counter to everything that they're trying to sell us these days, white rice is actually the least harmful. The brands in whole grains are not necessarily great for you, is what I have been reading in the science lately. But everybody's trying to sell us whole grains as healthy, but it didn't work for me. So white rice is, it is carbs, and it is pretty simple carbs. So. But of all the grains, rice is gluten-free, and it is lower in other plant toxins if you are going to eat it. It is the staple food of a lot of people. Staple starch, I should say, of a lot of people.
That makes sense, Dabrowski. I just had never... that makes complete sense. I've just never really put it together because anytime I've eaten... Because I've never had to deal with diabetes. My grandma currently has type 2, but I don't know how well she manages it. But no one else in my family has it, so I don't have that much exposure to it. As far as
it's just a high risk if you're
effects.
overweight and eating a lot of simple carbs. And sugars. So.
See, I tried quinoa too, and I couldn't get into it. I know people love it. I just couldn't.
I'd stick to your rice.
It is better for you, though, I believe, than rice.
Supposedly. I don't know. I'm doubting a lot of that lately. I've been reading a lot of studies and research on whole grains, and I'm just not convinced.
Balrog, so the 6 meals a day that I'm eating are a cup of rice, basically a fist-sized amount of protein, and a cup of broccoli. It's a program designed to completely transform your body and put on a lot of muscle. In all honesty, it's because the last time I did it, I went from 260 to 225, 230, and I was almost single-digit body fat. I had my abs had abs, and
His abs had abs.
Yeah, I was pretty beefy at that point.
Well, good. Hopefully it'll work for you.
I was taking in 300 grams of protein a day.
That's insane.
And that didn't even include my shakes.
Ugh.
And I'll be honest with you, you'll be bloated for the first 2 weeks because it's insane, and then your body just starts to process it really well. But I know it's bad on your kidneys, so I don't really like to do it for very long.
I was gonna say, I would be worried about that, but you are pretty young, so.
Oh, maybe that's what it is. You know what? Maybe I've never washed my quinoa, Silverthorn.
It's also supposed to, some grains are better pressure cooked as well, if you have one of those little instant pots or whatever. All right. Just highlighting some scales and things. Highlighting scales and things. Oh, now it's turning back into a fin. My scales are transitioning. Ended up doing a lot of the back here. I need to do these. I'm going to test fit a wing because I want to see how much of this I actually have to paint and how much is just in the middle. I think I might have painted enough at this point. Yes, Glenn, you are right on with that. Read what Glenn said about insulin.
Hey, Iggy Spell Scale. How are you doing?
Let's see here. All right, so it looks like I'm going to be okay on the inside of this wing, just leaving it as it is. There's a little bit of a gap there, but there's not a lot I can do about that. I've already trimmed down these wings a lot to make them fit better. And so I'm going to be doing that, and that's going to look okay. So then I'm looking in the middle, and I highlighted it, so I'm good.
You know what's wacky is
Virus concerns, Pendrake. Go ahead.
You know what's wacky is I was in talks with the guys up in the PAX guys up in Seattle.
Yeah.
Because they wanted to come out and shoot a show.
Oh, really?
But we had kind of planned on doing that like a month or two from now.
Oh.
And
Now it's like no way.
Now it's the prognosis there is a little fuzzy, but mainly because of the travel, not because
right.
I'm not afraid to be in the city of Seattle. It's the travel where you're exposed to a lot of people.
Yeah. Just trying to shade inside these sockets a bit more so I won't have to worry about seeing any unpainted territory once I socket the wings in there, and I tend to use a dark color because it's going to be in shadow. But that'd be cool to get the PAX guys do an interview and stuff like that. Hello, everybody.
I was about to say, Holly, how's I know your line of work has you flying all over the place. How are they handling the flight and the stopping that?
The perceived risk.
The perceived risk, yes. Also, you'll know what I'm talking about, Holly. You need to let me know when there's an open beta coming for that game. You know, the game. Because I'd be interested in trying it out, I think. Maybe a little bit.
Justin is creating rumors of games.
Oh, there you go. Holly said she hasn't been allowed to go to the main office the last 2 weeks.
Yeah. Yep. I can see that. Yep, Twisted Oma. I am also on a very anti-inflammatory diet because of the bowel stuff I had. Yep, no green. Yep, no milk. Yep, lots of dark leafy greens and colorful veggies. Yep. Yeah,
Yep.
That's problematic. When your meds are fighting against your dietary advice, that's hard.
Didn't they? Didn't you say they switched David to because Google's having everyone work from home now?
Yep, yeah.
Oh, okay.
David's working from home, which means I should pester him more, really. But
Yeah,
I think
you
he's
should, yeah.
But I think he's actually more inclined to work when he's at home because there's fewer distractions. Weirdly, because there's more distractions in the Google office than there are when he's in his apartment. It would not surprise me at all to learn that David is actually more productive when he's at home. But yeah, Google and of course it's IT, so they can make a lot of their employees work from home and it'll be just fine.
Luckily for us, like half our shows can be done remotely, and that's because
pretty much all my shows, yeah.
Yeah, half of Reaper's shows.
Oh, right.
Because you make up half of Reaper's shows.
That's right.
You and technically Josh's could be done remotely if it needed to be.
Oh, yes, because he's got a streaming setup, doesn't he?
He does,
Yeah.
correct. We could set that up, so.
Yes, indeedy. All right, I think those wings are going to be okay now. Slot the wings in. Bend them appropriately. Make sure I can't see. I may need to putty these suckers. Yeah, probably I need to putty these suckers. I had to trim them. Okay, so when you guys get this model, trim your winglets, your wing tabs, and kind of fit them in, because the wing tabs were way too thick on mine, and they may have retooled it, but I'm not sure. But they should fit pretty nicely like that, and I trimmed them off with just using a side cutters. You can see the rough edges. Okay, that one's good. And then this one I also trimmed, but mostly it was just a little bit. This one fit a bit better.
Reaper live from Ed's house.
Oh, God.
I actually don't know if I feel more safe at Ed's house.
Yeah, there we
I'd
go.
rather just do it here.
This one fits pretty well. Actually, this wing fits quite well. And it looks good, so fantastic. Lovely. I'm going to do some wing lining. I wanted to get these wings like lined and like ready to go. I kind of want to attach them to the dragon at this point because his wings are up and out and they don't interfere in anything.
Hey, Jacob, how you
Actually,
doing?
Ed has a really nice house, so, you know, streaming from Ed's house would look far nicer than my house. So I don't know if he's got a good spot for...
One completely awesome silver lining, though. Imagine all this home time we may all end up having here pretty soon. You know how many minis you can paint in that period of time?
That's right.
In fact, I don't typically paint, but I may need to take some home with me so I
Like,
can.
you can sit in on meetings. Yeah, trim your winglets before barbecuing them.
While painting.
Yeah, I don't know, Adepticon, Sigwolf. I guess we'll see. I mean, I guess I don't have flight insurance, so I'm out money if we can't go to Adepticon. So, we shall see.
That's true. If you've had a couple of our Kickstarters, you already have tons of minis to paint.
Just going to line between these winglets. Winglets is a fun word to say, so I'm going to continue to use it.
The good is I can work from home. The bad is I can work from home.
Yes.
That too, D. Clearman. I didn't think about that. D. Clearman said the great baby boom of 2020.
Oh, you're right, David. Yeah,
we're all at home and bored, apparently.
Yeah, we're all home and bored, exactly. Like we need a bigger population.
Also, now that Obi Tony Kenobi there has given us our first sub for this show.
Oh, yay.
What did you want to give away today, Ann?
Dang, I didn't even think about it, Justin.
I didn't either. We didn't...
we're always so half-arsed about what we give away on this show.
We are.
Because we're just kind of like, la dragons, yay!
I would love to be giving away that dragon almost weekly, but it just...
Do we have a different dragon that we have a lot of that isn't selling? That would be
no, all of our dragons sell pretty well.
Like T-Rock and...
I could give away a T-Rock, but T-Rock's kind of big. If we did that, we'd have
big.
to do a 10 sub benchmark.
That's true.
For one T-Mark.
We could give away Kafrixis. He's cute, although he probably sells a lot because he's little. See, I would imagine the small dragons would sell better than the big dragons because they're more affordable.
You know what? Let's make this super easy.
We only have a few more streams here.
Right. Let's do gift certificates for this one.
Ooh, gift certificates. How many subs do we have?
We have one sub as of currently.
One sub. So we need 4 more subs to unlock a giveaway for gift codes. There you can, and if you win the gift code, then you can use it toward a T-Rock.
Yes, and the gift certificates will be $20.
Ooh, see, significant part of toward T-Rock.
Yes.
Got to get more subs before we can open that giveaway. No point in hashtag freeing until we got that open.
Zambi is there. I knew someone was going to ask. Zambi goes,
what?
Are we doing the marbles again? Hey, I
marbles.
need to get my marble. She's scratching her neck. She needs the marble addiction, you know.
The marble fix.
Yes, the marble fix. Thank you, Iggy. Now we're at
Yay,
3.
sub. Now we're at 3. We only need 2 more.
Sorry, I need my fix. I mean, I do like to see that. I like to see that our community has actually enjoyed the marble game. I
thought the marble game was fun. I liked doing commentary and cheering for people.
It's fun. It's to me, it's more interesting than just drawing a name. It's equally as random, but it's, you know, it also kind of only hits the people that are here.
Yeah.
Sort of, unless you enter within that period of time.
Right. Yeah, that's one thing I don't like about giveaways is they can encourage people to just check in toward the end of the stream and hit their hashtag free and be done.
And then move out, right.
Yeah. I like to reward people that watch me monotonously painting scales day in and day out.
So how about I reactivate the same poll for the marble thing? We'll see if that's what people want to do.
If people want a marble. I liked that last course you had, the really lethal one.
Where is... Oh, look at that. Thank you.
We have subs? Yay,
Zero
Zerace.
And that puts us at 8.
All right, well, we are activated for giveaway for gift code.
So before I actually activate the regular giveaway, let me put in the thing here.
Hold on. He's putting in his happy little question, and we'll see how many people want to play marbles with us. Last time, Justin and I were some of the first to die.
Yes, we were. Yes, we were. Oh, Max Powers is here.
Yay! There are many people saying oh, and Glenn gave us another sub. Thank you, Glenn. Lots of people are already chanting the marble song. We need a marble song.
All right, so I put the poll in. It is now #marbles or #free.
#marbles.
#free is the
is the giveaway for the gift code.
It's just they're all. It's going to be gift code regardless. It's just
okay.
how we want to distribute them.
Oh.
If it's in a fun game or if it's going to be in just a normal giveaway.
I see. I like the marbles. And if Justin and I don't die and we win, we'll give our giveaway to somebody else.
They'll go to the next in line.
Do a random roll.
Also, we're one sub away from first and, assuming we get the marbles, first and second place getting something.
Oh, yeah. Give us marbles. I do like the marble course. I like the little up and down pin buttons near the beginning that throw people really high off the map. I think that's fun.
Chiwu Chirase just gave us the pronunciation of their name.
Oh.
And
Chiwu Chirase?
Yeah, can I call you Chi for short?
Yeah, Chi. Can we call you Chi? Chi is kind of a fun word.
Thanks, Max. But have you not been here in 4 days? That doesn't seem right. I feel like I saw you Monday. I feel like you're here every day.
There we go. Got some lining on here.
Although, to be fair, I haven't heard anyone made fun of the best team in the NFL in a while. So, yeah. That sounds right. Maybe you have been here.
He ran away from us. He decided he didn't want to, hang out. Yay. Wing stuff. All right, now we're going to do some scale highlighting.
We did do that last week, Minaith, because we did it with the marbles. I think I convinced Dave to do that with the marbles. I think that's what we did.
I like the marbles. Now I'm going to highlight some of these little scales.
It's totally random thread. Completely random. It's actually it's actually entirely up to physics. So
it's a physics engine for marbles.
Oh, well, hopefully you enjoyed Colorado, because maybe you went there for vacation reasons. If you're there for, other reasons, and hopefully you still enjoyed it.
Yeah,
hopefully you still enjoyed it.
Colorado, it's hard not to enjoy it. It's a beautiful state.
Behind a basketball. Hey, you know what? At least it's basketball. I think basketball's okay. Although I would prefer you hide behind a hockey team. If you're going to not like football, let's like hockey. Hockey is fun.
I must admit that basketball is the only sport I've ever been interested in.
Basketball,
as far as mainstream sports, yep.
Oh, wow.
And the reason is that when I was growing up and in high school, that was when the Dream Team was in the Olympics. So Larry Bird and Magic Johnson and all those greats were playing, and a very, very young Charles Barkley were all playing in the Olympics. And that was an amazing. So I got very into basketball. Larry Bird was my favorite because, oh my God, 3-pointers. That man was amazing.
That's really cool, actually. I mean, I don't think I've ever actually watched a whole basketball game from beginning to end. That's not true. I watched the finals.
These days, I don't like it as much because it's not as much showmanship. It comes and goes with the league, right? There was a time where the Miami Heat, a few years back, were really doing a lot of passing and feints and, the kind of showy plays that they used to do back when Magic Johnson was in the game. And I like that. I like it because it's far more, it's more fun to watch. It's not just, dribbling the ball down the court and whatever. So I like it when there's some showmanship and fun stuff in the game. And then there are times when boring basketball takes over and I'm just like, eh.
I blame Space Jam for my brief interest in basketball. Don't forget, I only have 69 votes.
Only 69 votes. Who's voting for what?
For the marbles versus
right. So
free.
Who's winning?
By a landslide, marbles.
Yay, marbles!
And yes, Twisted I'm definitely into the heavy contact sports. I mean, I played football from ages, I think, 9 to about 19.
And you didn't break parts of yourself?
I actually never broke a bone. But I was also an offensive lineman where it was, I think it was less
More like
likely.
wrestling and less like football?
Correct. Actually, that's a fantastic example. I've never heard anyone say that.
Yeah.
It's more like wrestling than it was like, running in contact. Thank you, McKnight. That puts us at 10.
Yay, we have 2 gift codes to give out. First and second in the Great Marble Roll will get a gift code for $20. I like this gift code thing. It's kind of like getting gift cards for your relatives for Christmas, where you don't have to think of a specific thing that will make them happy. You just give them money, and they go and buy things that make them happy, which I always thought was ingenious. Most of my relatives get gift cards.
Oh, my knees are destroyed. I've already had knee surgery on my
But
right
it didn't
knee.
happen while he was playing football.
Did not, correct. It's funny you say that, Magda. In fact, while I was working here about 4 years ago, I think it was, I was working in internet and I went to go stand up and I literally took a chunk off of my femur. And they said it was a pre-existing sports condition that had finally just given way.
Wow.
So I had a chunk of bone floating around my knee that they had to go in and open up and get it out of there. And then
Yeah, he even had to work for me in paint department for a while because he had to sit. He couldn't
Correct.
work other than sitting. And then he had to stop and do his little exercises with this little pressure boot.
Yeah, I was on crutches for like, I think 8 weeks. It was awful.
The mighty Justin brought low.
Yes, it was. Hopefully I'm never there.
Yeah, hopefully for everybody around you too, because boy, you complained a lot.
I did. To be fair, I was also going through an awful breakup at that point.
Oh yeah,
Because
that's right. That's right.
My ex had decided that the best time to leave me was when I was basically not self-sufficient. And
Yeah.
I couldn't move my machine and stuff. I don't blame her, but it did suck for my grandpa, who has one leg, who was helping me out. So there was
Yeah, but
there
your
was two of
grandpa
us.
manned up at least. You
Yeah,
know?
there was. Well, I had to move to my grandma because she was far more capable. The two cripples trying to put the machine on the bed was difficult.
Max Powers, I can be harsh. He was in my department. I had to listen to him complain a lot. And hey, I've been through a bunch of surgery too, so it's not like I'm, being harsh from a standpoint of never having gone through crap like that. So, and I complained plenty too. I think I could tease Justin. I think we're been hanging out with each other enough that I can go
Absolutely.
there,
Absolutely.
give him crap in a good-natured manner.
No, but she's right though. She's 100. I was probably pretty rough to be around.
You were whiny.
I was whiny. I 100%. There you go, Max. That's 100% how it is.
What?
He said he broke his foot and his ex-wife abandoned him.
Oh wow, dang! It's a thing.
Yeah, it is.
I didn't know that.
She didn't. I don't think it was related to having to take care of me and all. And in her defense, I don't think that's what it was related to for me. But it was the timing could not have been worse.
It may have been a trigger. In fairness, it may have been a trigger situation for her just because she realized that you had hurt yourself and she didn't care. I mean, it sounds horrible, but sometimes it takes that sort of thing for people to realize that.
Oh, the real test is coming too for McKaylee.
Oh yeah.
I need to break something sometime soon and see if she's going to take care
Oh
of me.
yeah, there we go. I hope she's watching.
I hope so too.
That is the real test. If you are, yeah, when I was in the hospital recently, David was in Hawaii, so he missed his opportunity to have a grouchy, starving Ann around. We'll have to see. I'll have to break some other part of me, or get something else yanked out, so that I can run that test.
Run the test, yeah.
Yeah, run the test.
Hey,
Although I don't know, I'm running out of body parts to get taken out.
it's like they open you up. There's nothing left in here.
Wait, how is she even moving? It's all hollow.
What is this? It's nothing but Reaper paint.
It's nothing but Reaper paint. That's
Yeah.
right. Reaper paint fuels me.
I mean, Max, you're a Pittsburgh fan, right? Like, I mean, let's be honest. Also, that's a playful prod at Max.
Playful prod.
Playful prod.
Delivered by Justin. Wow, time is flying today. I guess that it takes a long time to paint a dragon is what we're coming down to, guys. I hate to break it to all of you who have bought dragons, but it takes a while, apparently. Although I am almost set with this wing, actually, at this point, at least the interior. I just need to get these and get the bones, and I think we'll call it there. So let me get that.
Perfect. All right. Well, then.
We're good. Let me.
It does look as if the marble game won, and we're going to be giving first and second place $20 gift cards.
Oh.
So.
Ooh. Yep. Unless we get a bunch of subs, how far off are we from another, or are we exactly at 10?
We are exactly at 10.
Okay.
So we're 5 subs away from third place.
Okay. I'm just gonna get these little scales touched up so that I can then highlight some of this.
Bandar, I'm a lifetime of Vikings fan, so I've equipped a cope with crushing disappointment.
Yeah. Well, it all comes in cycles, right? Like when I was growing up, the Packers sucked, but then for a while there, the Packers were amazing, and then I think now the Packers probably suck again. So I haven't been keeping up with my football, mostly because it's just not a sport I'm really into unless I'm dating somebody who's into it.
Is David into any sort of sports?
No, he kind of follows the World Cup just because when it's on, everybody at work is in the lounges watching it. But otherwise, I don't remember if he's into any particular sport. I don't really think so. The sport he's into is one that's not really televised competitively, whereas he's really into skiing downhill. He does it on a high level, but other than that, I'm not sure.
Actually, sibling, I think you're right. I don't think I saw McKnight's. So we're at 11. We'll go with 11.
All right. So if we get 4 more, then the top 3 marbles will get a gift code.
Well, I think I saw it. I don't think I wrote it down.
He just ignored it. He was just like, nah.
You're still special though, McKnight. I promise.
Yeah. Just because Justin spurns you, it doesn't mean anything. It means that, Reaper probably loves you more. There we go. All right, so I've got some of that mapped in. Now I'm going to map in some bones. Now we're just going to use long, streaky brush strokes for that. I actually took some pictures of some real bones recently and was astonished at how cracked they were. They had been bones that were out in the desert. I took pictures for future reference. We went to the Georgia O'Keeffe Museum when we were in Santa Fe, and she did a lot of paintings of bones, and so they had some of the actual bones that she had collected from the desert. She said something about when she first built her house out at Ghost Ranch, which is out in the desert, and she's like, yeah, we didn't have any trees or anything or shrubs at that time, so there were just all these bones, so I started picking them up and bringing them home.
Max Powers wants to know how you liked Santa Fe.
Oh, I love Santa Fe. This is not my first time. I do a bit of work for George R.R. Martin and have for many years now, and I usually go up there to deliver because after I shipped a piece and it broke, I decided that was sucky, and I didn't want to deal with that again. So I drive up at least once a year, I'd say. But this is the first time that I took David with me, so it was fun to have somebody there to share.
Did you say it was his first time there?
He went when he was like a kid, like 10, but he didn't really remember much.
Oh, that doesn't count.
Yeah. So this is the first time he's been as an adult. So now he gets why I love Santa Fe. I love the high desert. We actually drove up to Taos, although we did not go skiing. It was a bit late in the season anyway. Although apparently sometimes they ski right through May up there, depending. But then in May, all the snow just drops off the mountains, just boof, apparently. So yeah, we did not go high enough to... We did see snow when we were driving up to Taos. We took the high road, which goes through the national forest up there and in the Sangre de Cristo Mountains, and it was gorgeous. I love mountains, so it was really fun. But yeah, we both love seeing art galleries, art museums, and so that whole area is a great area for that. So we had a lot of fun. And we ate in some very good restaurants. Which, of course, were off of my diet slightly. Although I did try to stick as much as I could. Let's see here. I think when on the road, it's just about stick as well as you can to your diet and don't sweat it when you have to go off of it a bit. Although it did mean I fell out of keto and had to go back into keto. So I got 2 doses of the keto flu. Woohoo. There, all right. We got some bones that we are outlining. People are still voting. We got marbles. Yeah, Max Powers, the Georgia O'Keeffe is probably the best one in Santa Fe, but if you're into art galleries, there are tons of art galleries with some lovely work in them, which are about as good as art museums, in my opinion. So we saw some really nice stuff. Made a note of a couple of artists that we really liked and took some pictures. The great thing about going to galleries and museums being that you get lots of ideas for painting miniatures, you know, with lots of color schemes and textures. So I think it's really fun. I'm almost done painting these wing bones, and then we can call it and play marbles. So get ready, folks. I'm almost there. Oh yeah, ceramics. Some of the Pueblo and Navajo ceramics, we almost bought a piece. We came very close to buying a piece when we were there. But transporting it back was like, well, do we really want to ship this and all that? Because there were a couple of pieces. There was a big vase that David liked and a smaller bowl that we both liked. But yeah, you can see some beautiful stuff. And there's some amazing techniques for pottery that those cultures have developed now. Let's see here. Got a little bit unneat there. There. Yeah, amazing food. Oh God, Sigwolf, such the food. We actually went to a French place, which sounds weird, but it was really excellent. Possibly the best French place I've been to. And then we went to Pascal's, which is, you know, pretty much the go-to, Cafe Pascal's downtown, which is excellent. And we went to, there's actually a great African/Caribbean fusion place that's out from downtown that the locals know, but a lot of people around there don't go out to if they're just like seeing Santa Fe downtown, called Jumbo's Cafe. And that is also fantastic. I go there when I'm not staying downtown and I just don't want the parking hassle of being downtown. And then we did a lot of Santa Fe Mexican for like lunch and breakfast. We found a great bakery cafe for breakfast. They did Mexican coffee, Mexican mochas that were really tasty. Almost done. Almost there. Ready for marbles, Justin? Do you have it queued up?
I think so, yeah.
Alrighty, I'm almost there. Let me finish the top of this bone and we will have done the interior of this entire wing and the back of the dragon. Alrighty. We have our bones picked out. We have picked a bone. Lovely. Yay! And we did most of the bones back here too, so the only thing on this wing I have to finish is this area then. And then we'll be ready to put the wing on the dragon.
It's not launched yet, guys. Hold on.
Not launched. Hold on, sorry. Anne had to finish her wing bones. Wing bones connected to the backbone of the dragon. Mirror dragon. It's almost time. This is when you gotta kind of squeeze in. This is where it's good that bones are plastic. Actually, while I've got this in, I can kind of shade along that join. Grab some blue liner and some darker color. And kind of etch where I need the dark part to be. Yeah, the wing would be the shoulder bone, I guess. Except the shoulder bone's kind of in the wing, so...
Thank you for the sub, Mini Maven.
Yes, thank you. Oh, I put my glasses off and I was still painting.
All right.
All right, are we ready with the marbles? Is it time to say goodbye?
Exclamation point play gets you into the marble game. Starting now.
Exclamation point play. Give your plays. Now it's live. It wasn't live before, so if you played before, play again. Exclamation point play. Now we're going to do some wet blending on this blend. On this point. There we are. Excellent. Cool. Now I can slot that in. I can attach a wing. We are booking right along. I have hopes of having this model actually done by the time I said it would be. So awesome. All right, everybody's got their exclamation point play. Exclamation point play, play, play. Everybody play. Let's see whose marbles are going to go. I'm excited to see who wins this time.
People are still putting them in. And
all right, more plays. Everybody done with their plays? Oh, wow. We have serious plays this time. Holy wow.
We have 90 people in so far.
Wow. Exclamation point play, not hashtag. Exclamation point play. Got to get the command in. All right, are we good? Everybody in?
Give it a second. Bam. There it is.
I'm going to use green stuff, Walt Bledsaw, to get the wings blended in if I need to fill gaps. Abe's epoxy sculpt is also good, but with green I can actually sculpt if I need to, whereas Abe's is a little harder to sculpt.
Also, I've never seen this map. So we'll see what happens.
Oh, no, it's a new map. I hope it's as lethal as the last one. All righty, has everybody got their plays in? Wow, we got over 100 plays, I think, now, right?
We do.
Wow. Everybody wants to play. Look at all of you. You've got all your little names there.
That's going to be great.
All righty.
As of right now, the top two, unless, of course, it happens during the race, the top two get a $20 gift card.
Yes.
And we are 3 subs away, I think, from a third place getting one. So
we'll give it another minute, and then we'll push go.
Yes, I want to make sure everyone has time to get in. In fact, I'm going to start a timer here.
Okay, he's starting a timer, so get in.
And I'll make
60
it
seconds?
60 seconds.
All right, so
Starting
60 seconds.
Now.
Got an exclamation point play. In 60 seconds, it's going to be too late. Wow, so many people, so many marbles. Well, we certainly can't say that that we're losing our marbles. I think we've gained marbles. Yeah, you can mix Aves with green stuff just like you can mix Fimo with green stuff. I actually like the Fimo green mix a bit, Glenn. I used to really like Aves, and I still really like it for smoothing, like smoothing pitting and stuff because you can thin it with the water.
Oh, thank you, Bomac88.
But I've been doing a lot more sculpting lately, and green stuff is working pretty well for me. 4th. Wow, that's really good, David Weir. All right, good luck, everybody. 17, 16, 15. Yes, that's true when they go off the track, Dabber. When, not if. We're losing our marbles.
All right, it's starting.
8, 7, 6. Good luck, everybody. 4, 3, 2, 1. Run! Oh, Planer just hit us with a gift bomb just at the last minute. So now we have to go away 3.
Okay.
Yep. Oh, wow. Look at this. Oh, my gosh. It's crazy. Oh, Shadowpen the Assassin is getting there. Oh, and Xanifer. Up. Ah,
oh, Xanifer's in the lead almost.
Oh, wow. There's resorting. Much resorting.
Oh, no, we got to jump.
Oh, noes. Ooh, and the little buttons that shoot people. Oh, some people went over the... Oh, no. Some people went high enough to get over the little buttons. Oh, no. Oh, no, everybody. Oh, death. Death and destruction. Silverthorn. There you go, Dabber. Oh, no, Rings. Oh, no. Xanifer is firmly in the oh, wait, the Dark Complex has taken the lead. Oh, Kerniko, hang on to it. Oh, it's so there. It's a little spiral thingy. Up the Dogfather. Up Dark Complex again. Trading places. Kerniko's on top again. Lebralski is second. Dogfather third. Dogfather third. I love those little spirally things that turn. Dogfather first. Kerniko second. Lebralski third. The Dogfather racing out in front. Oh, he's going to get through the little pin field. He makes it. Oh, now there's the turny things. Oh, no. Oh, he's on one. Up, there he goes. Kerniko's chasing him.
Oh, we just went sailing off.
Oh, no, we just died. And we must have missed the jump. Oh, no, the hammer. Don't get hit by the... Oh, no, Dogfather! Put you back here. Kurniko's gaining on you.
Oh, Dogfather.
Dogfather is getting there. He's going around. Oh, we've got a couple people chasing him. Oh, they're all stuck in one area. There you all are, everybody. Up. They're kind of circling. They've still got another. Is that the end? That is the end. It's a little dish.
Looks like our top 3 winners are Dogfather, Jedi Ninja Druid, and Kuroneko.
Yeah, you all get gift cards. Yay!
Let's see who's behind. Oh, Lazoral, I think, is stuck.
Oh, noes. Oh, perfectly balanced in a rut. Oh, noes.
Oh, wow. That's unfortunate, Zoral.
Unlucky, as we say in Overwatch.
Oh, D. Clearman.
No, David Clearman off the board.
What?
Oh, no. Whee! One of the little pins got him.
Oh.
I thought he would hit the paddle, but no.
All right, well, there we go.
Yay! How many people lived? Does it tell you how many people lived?
We'll find out here at the
oh, I see. 71 so far.
Oh.
Oh no. Woohoo! The Dogfather!
All right, so our top 3, like I said, is the Dogfather, Jedi Ninja Druid, and Kuroneko 589.
That was so fun. I agree. This is much more fun than just hitting a silly button. Well, congratulations to the winners. Awesome.
So then we have, let's see here. Let's see who did not finish.
Yes, our deaths. Oh, no, there we go. So 72nd place was, and that's Lazoral who...
moment of silence for the fallen.
Yes, moment of silence for the fallen.
We got zombies. We're here again.
Yep, we're dead.
We're dead again. Oh, we lost Quindy.
Oh, and Rings.
And Rings. And Holly. Sorry, Holly.
Yep, one of the first to go.
And Silverthorn now. Balrog, I think, was the first to go.
And poor Shadowpans the assassin was like in first and then like went off. Yes, F. Big time F, Quindy.
F's in chat, yes.
F's in chat for the F's in chat for respect, yes.
All right. So if you won, yeah, giveaways at Reaper Mini. You can use that one, or you can use Reaper Live at Reaper Mini.
Yes, Reaper Live at reapermini.com or giveaways at reapermini.com, and we will find you. Make sure to give them your screen name exactly as it appears in your Twitch. And also your address so that we can... Wait, do they need address or is it online?
Nope,
just your email.
Just an email that they... Give us an email. If it's not the email you're sending it from, even if it is, put it in the body of the text.
Yeah, put it in the body of the text to make sure. Or if you have a preferred email that you want it to go to.
Correct. And the currency you want it in. So if any of those 3 people are in Europe, for instance, you will want it in pounds, I assume. Not unless you're ordering from the U.S. store, then that's fine. But you need to specify what currency you want it in.
Yes. Yeah, you were in the lead, Shadowpan, so that was why. They bumped you off. Yeah, we get it in gold. No, iffy.
$20 in
gold. Be a little tiny gold nugget.
Yeah. All right.
Awesome. All right, it's dark in here. Like, the only thing I don't like about the Reaper closet is it's so dark and then I get sleepy. I need sunshine.
I agree. I need sunshine too.
Yes. All right.
Let me grab a raid for us. Why don't you talk to the people for just a second?
Talk to the people. Can we get it in toilet paper? Yes, Guillotine. Great question. That's funny. Means Justin and Anar. We come out of the closet every time we do this stream here. Oh, it's Shadow Spawn. I thought it was Shadowpan, but I was wrong. Shadow Spawn. My apologies. I murder names. Just ask anybody, Shadow Spawn, who's been at the ReaperCon painting competition award ceremony. It is tradition. I must murder names. So also, be not surprised.
I heard through the rumor mill, or the rumor grapevine, that Shadow Spawn the Assassin is actually Reaper is my addiction.
Really?
I think. I don't know if that's accurate. I don't know if we have found him out. But
I thought it was Shadow Pants too, the Shadow Raven. Shadow Pants is just as cool. Yeah, the dragon is, he's coming along. He's almost going to get his wings attached soon. Rawr, he says. Look how cool I look. Rawr, I look cool even from there. Yes, so.
all right, well, I have a...
Alrighty, who are we raiding?
we're actually going to raid Jacob.
Oh, great!
Jacob Jansen. So he probably already knows it's coming since he's
Probably.
in chat.
Probably.
I think he's in chat.
Unless he got sad because he, died on the marble map or something.
No, I don't think... I think he changed his name, Max Powers. And it's the same account, he just changed his name.
Yes.
Assuming that is him. It could not actually be him. He told us that he had changed his name.
And is leaving for California to become a Shadow Spawn assassin. It's possible.
All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and start the raid here. And,
Yeah, Shadow Pants is a great name for an NPC assassin.
we'll start our sign-offs.
All right, guys. Have a good one. Say hi to Jacob. Bring the love. Have a great afternoon. I will be back tomorrow morning. And if Justin is still sick, he better do it from, home. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. Yeah, we'll do that.
Yell at him. Make him get healthy again.
All right, guys. Thank you very much for coming out.
You are welcome, everybody.
And watching us. And stay safe and
Yes.
healthy out there, guys.
Bye till tomorrow.
And don't punch anyone over toilet paper, please.
No, don't punch anybody over toilet paper, please. You can trip them. Don't punch them.
Yeah, all that. All right, guys. We will see you tomorrow morning.
Indeedy.